my smartphone and I want to start morning service. And today also it rained in Bodhgayas. I went to Mahabodhi temple with drum and a little bit getting hard. So I thought it difficult to chanting from Mahabodhi temple under the Bodhi tree. So I came back to the temple. And yes, still it has continued raining. How about your place? Is it okay? Can you hear my voice? If you cannot hear my voice, please send me the chat message. Is it okay? Yes, I hope it's okay. So, the center is Reverend Nichiren Shu. He is the first overseas missionary Japanese monk. And the top of the altar, we have the Nichiren Guruji is here. And Tathagata Prabhuparatna Stupa is there. And mandala is the backside. And four great bodhisattva underground. Bodhisattva is also top of the altars. Jogyo, Muhengyo, Jogyo, Andugyo Bosatsu is there. And Manjushri Bodhisattva, Wisdom Bodhisattva, and Samanta Bhadra's Bodhisattva. Yes. Okay. And flower also there, offering the fruit also there. And agragabati and candle also there. Right? Is it okay? Can you hear my voice? And we have the Buddha statues table also there. A baby Buddha. When we have the Hanamatsuri, flower festival, like Buddha Jayanti, we have used this baby Buddha and pouring the Japanese mitai tea, amacha, and we are celebrate to express our gratitude for Shakyamuni Buddha, right? And Shakyamuni Buddha's life is described here, and also we have the Venerable Nichiren Guruji's life painted, very beautiful painting here, and also three Bodhisattva, Saijo Bodhisattva, Hachidairyo Bodhisattva, and Sammendai Kuten Bodhisattva is there, right? Okay. And this is a main here, and we have the Yoraku, just golden decoration, and we have the Nammyo Horengekyo and Nichiren schools, and we have the Daimoku board, Buddhist Nichiren chanting, Nammyo Horengekyo Japanese language, and the Roman script Nammyo Horengekyo, and Hindi Devanagari Nammyo Horengekyo board is there, right? Yes. So let's get started. Following our book. Yes. Honor be the mandala, the perfect circle of all honorable one. Mandala is a black colors and gold colors backside one, right? Honor to be the great mandala, the perfect circle of all honorable one, revealed by our founder Nichiren Shu. Honor be to the eternal Buddha Shakyamuni, our original teacher, the Lord of the Dharma, our great benefactor who attained enlightenment in the remotest past. Honor be the Sutra of the Lotus flower of the wonderful Dharma, the teaching of equality, the great wisdom, the one vehicle. Honor be to our founders, the great Bodhisattva Nichiren Shu, dispatched by original Buddha. Honor be to Renge Ajari Nichiji Shoni, the first overseas missionary. Honor be to the protective deities of the Dharma. We honor all of you. May you come to this consecrated place out your compassion towards us, see us with the light of wisdom, and accept our offering and chanting. And Namu Myo Renge Kyo. Mujo, opening verses. 無常人人未明の法は百千万号にも相立て祀ることかたし、我今検問し受持することを得たり、願わくは如来の第一義を下船、至極の大乗思議すべからず、検問即地皆菩提に近づく。能線は方針、所詮は発心、色相の文字はすなわちこれ王人なり。無量の功徳皆この経に集まれり。このゆえに自在に妙に訓示密に訳す。無知無知罪を滅し善を生ず。もしは真もしは法、共に仏道上善。三世の諸仏人人の妙伝なり。諸上世世ちぐし頂戴戦。This is the verses for opening the sutra. The most profound and wonderful teaching is presented in this sutra. This sutra is difficult to meet even once in thousands and millions of eons. Now we have been able to see, hear, receive, and keep this sutra. May we understand the most excellent teaching of the Tathagata. The most excellent teaching of the great Bhikkhu is very difficult for us to understand. We shall be able to approach enlightenment when we see, hear, or touch this sutra. Expounding is the Buddha's wisdom. Expounded is the Buddha's truth. The letters composing this sutra are the Buddha's manifestation. Just as perfume is caught by something put nearby, so shall we be richly benefited by this sutra, even when we are not aware of being so benefited. Because infinite merit are accumulated in this sutra, we can expert our past transgression, do good deeds, and attain Buddhahood by the merit of this sutra. It doesn't matter whether we are wise or not, or whether we believe the sutra or surrender it. This sutra is the most wonderful and most excellent taught by the Buddhas of the past, present, and future. May we meet and receive it, verse after verse, word after word. Page number 11, Upaya Kausharya chapter 2nd, skillful means. 妙法蓮華経法弁本大に二次世尊13枚安常力語舍利発勝仏知恵人人無量語知恵も難下難流一切消も百事仏小不の知小医者が仏造信語百千万の無種小仏人行小仏無量道法有妙正人妙正不問成就人人未造右法追義小説一種難下舎利発五十成仏知来修十因縁修十比喩公演言教無種法弁インド修上料理小弱小医者が如来法弁知見原密会具足舎利発如来知見古大人の無量無下力無相違全上下脱三昧人入無才成就一切未造右法舎利発如来道修十分別行摂生法根自流な越下修士舎利発修養言子無量無辺未造右法物質成就し舎利発不修無説 上位者が仏性成就第一形南下四方唯仏用仏内の空寺双方実相相違双方両税総尿税総尿税大尿税力尿税差尿税陰尿税遠尿税下尿税法尿税本末空教等小異小法尿税総尿税総尿税大尿税力尿税差尿税陰尿税遠尿税下尿税法尿税本末空教等小異小法尿税総尿税総尿税大尿税力尿税差尿税陰尿税遠尿税下尿税法尿税本末空教小異小法尿税総尿税小尿税大尿税力尿税差尿税陰尿税遠尿税下尿税法尿税本末空教等 This translation, thereupon the word honors one, emerged quietly from his samadhi, meditation, and said to Shariputra, the disciple of wisdom disciple, the wisdom of the present Buddha is profound and immeasurable. The gate to it is difficult to understand and difficult to enter. Their wisdom cannot be understood by any Shravaka or Pratyeka Buddha, because the present Buddha attached on many hundreds of thousands of billions of past Buddhas, and practiced the immeasurable teaching of those Buddhas bravely and strengthfully to their far-flung fame until they attain the profound Dharma, which you have never heard before, and became Buddha. And also because since they became Buddha, they have been expounding the Dharma according to the capacity of all living beings in such various ways that the true purpose of their various teaching is difficult to understand. Shariputra, since I became a Buddha, I also have been expounding various teaching with various stories of previous lives, with various parables, and with various similes. I have been reading all living beings with immutable expedients in order to save them from various attachments, because I have the power to employ expedient and the power to perform the paramita of insight. Shariputra, the insight of the Tathagata is wide and deep. The Tathagata have all the state of mind towards immutable living beings, unhindered eloquence powers, fearlessness, dhyanas, concentration, emancipation, and samadhi. They enter deep into boundlessness and attain the Dharma which you have never heard before. Shariputra, the Tathagata divides the Dharma into various teachings and expounds those teachings to all living beings so skillfully, and which with such gentle voices that living beings are delighted. Shariputra, in short, the Buddha attains the immutable teaching which you have never heard before. No more Shariputra will I say, because the Dharma attained by the Buddha is the highest truth, rare to hear and difficult to understand. Only the Buddha attains the highest truth. That is the reality of all things in regard to their appearances as such, their nature as such, their entity as such, their powers as such, their activity as such, their primary causes as such, their environmental causes as such, their effect as such, their reward and retribution as such, and their equality as such, despite these differences. 16th chapter, Tathagata Aish Pramana chapters, page number is 35. 妙法蓮華経如来十両本大十六自我特仏来小教小国主無料百千万北斎阿葬儀上説法教家無修奥修上両流大仏道如来無量光 異道主張公法弁言涅槃二実不滅度成就し説法が成就王子一生人図力両天道主上水言に不見主権が滅度北洋者利見解エレンボ一生活合し症状期神仏七時期流な一心欲見仏宇治釈神妙自我牛種所空出量重戦が自合衆上総在し不滅異法弁力故現無滅不滅法異法弁力故現無滅不滅予告衆上苦行信行者が部を非中異説無情報用途不問し単理が滅度が検証修上持在奥会幸福異原子両合小活合因合神伝法内出異説法人通力尿税大遊戯行常在領重戦休養小重症修正健康時大化小生時下士と安穏天人上十万本輪衝動覚修十法将軍法十多経過症状小有楽小天逆天空上者主義学不満だらけ三仏具大種過剰道不起二種検証時夫婦食料用税出10万税所在修上医悪語因縁過葬儀故不問三宝名小雨宿毒入和七時期者即会見がし在死に説法枠寺一死主説仏十無量宮内見仏者異説仏難知下地力尿税栄光小無量寿命無修行空修合聖徳尿と宇治者もっとし将棋東南療養時仏語実風庫尿意全法米維持おしこ実在に言し無能説法も火薬異生部空食原者異母部天道実在に言滅異常見学校二小教師し法一弱合欲打王悪道中打上知修上共同不平等水曜小華道異摂取十法毎時差税年異我領修上特入無常道即上十仏心Page number 40, this 16th chapter's translation. It is many hundreds of thousands or billions of trillions of asankhya of kalpas since I became the Buddha. For the past innumerable kalpas, I have always been expounding the Dharma to many hundreds of millions of living beings in order to lead them into the way to Buddhahood, in order to save the perverted people. I experientially show my nirvana to them. In reality, I shall never pass away. I always live here and expound the Dharma. Although I always live here with the perverted people, I disappear from their eyes by my supernatural powers. When they see me, seemingly pass away, and make offering to my Shalila, and adore me, admire me, and become devout, upright, and gentle, and wish to see me, with all their hurt at the cost of their lives. I reappear on Mount Secret Eagle with my Sangha, and say to them, I always live here, I shall never be extinct. I show my extinction to you expediently, although I never pass away. I also expound the unsurpassed Dharma to the living beings of the other world, if they respect me, believe me, and wish to see me. You have never heard this, therefore you saw that I pass away. I see the perverted people sinking in an ocean, therefore I disappear from their eyes and cause them to admire me. When they admire me, I appear and expound the Dharma to them. I can do all this by my supernatural power. I live on Mount Secret Eagle and also in the other abode for Asankhya Kalpas. The perverted people think this world is in a great fire. The end of the kalpa of destruction is coming. In reality, this world of mine is peaceful. It is spread with God and man. The garden, forest, and statue, building and adored with various treasures. The jeweled trees have many flowers and fruits. The living beings are enjoying themselves, and the gods are beating heavenly drums, making various kind of music, and leading mandala flowers on the great multitudes and me. This pure word of mine is indestructible, but the perverted people think it is full of sorrow, fear, and other suffering. It will soon burn away. Because of their evil karmas, these sinful people will not be able to hear even the names of the three treasures during Asankhya Kalpa. And those who have accumulated merits, and who are gentle and upright, and who see me living here, expounding the Dharma, I say the duration of my life is immutable. To those who see me after a long time, I say it is difficult to see a Buddha. I can do all this by the power of my wisdom. The light of my wisdom knows no bound. The duration of my life is immutable kalpa. I obtain this longevity by age of practice. All of you wise men, have no doubt about this. Remove your doubt, have no more. My words are true, not false. The physician who sent a man expediently to tell his perverted son of the death of their father in order to cure them was not accused of falsehood, although he was still alive. In the same manner, I am the father of the world. I am saving all living beings from suffering, because they are perverted. I say that I shall pass away, although I shall not. If they always see me, they will become arrogant and licentious and clinging to the five desires so much that they will fall into the evil legion. I know who is practicing the way and who is not. Therefore, I expound various teachings to all living beings according to their capacity. I shall always think in, how shall I cause all living beings to enter into the unsurpassed way and quickly become Buddhas? Venerable Nichiren Guruji say, according to the Kangyo Hachimansho, returning Buddha Dharma to the West. In the temple, we have the map to describe the aspects of the Venerable Nichiren Guruji. So I would like to show this map of the temples. Right? India and Japan, moon and sun is here. India is called the country of the moon, where the Buddha appears shining in the world as bright as the moon. Japan is called the origin of the sun. How can it be that no sage as bright as the sun appear in Japan? The moon moves from west to east. It is the omen of Buddhism in India spreading to the east. The sun orbits from east to west. This is the lucky omen of Buddhism in Japan returning to India. Moonlight is not as bright as sunlight. Therefore, the Buddha preaches the Lotus Sutra for only 8 years of his lifetime. Sunlight is brighter than moonlight. This is an auspicious omen of Japanese Buddhism shining through the long darkness of the peace 500 period. The Buddha didn't save the surrender of the Lotus Sutra because there exists no surrender during his lifetime. In the latter age of the disintegration, there will be many formidable enemies of the one Bhikkhu Lotus teaching everywhere. This is a time where we can leave the harvest of never disparaging bodhisattvas' aggressive propagation, sowing the seed of Buddhahood. Each of my disciples should exalt himself to spread the teaching of the Buddha, even at the cost of life. Nam Myo Renge Kyo, 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 Nam Myo Renge Kyo. 自教難寺略残寺社が即歓迎小仏薬年両税知理小仏昇誕税即有名税即精進税名字開業図打者即位失徳無常仏道の大世独自死教税神仏師従順全知仏滅道後農下合義で昇天に世間資源奥異性の周遊説一切天に対応よ This is from chapter 11 Beholding the stupa of treasures. Difficult to retaining the sutra. It is difficult to keep this sutra. I shall be glad to see anyone keeping it even for a moment. So will all the other Buddhas. He will be placed by all the Buddhas. He will be a man of bearer, a man of endeavors. I should be considered to have already observed the precept and practiced the duties. He will quickly attain the unsurpassed enlightenment of the Buddha. Anyone who reads and recites the sutra in the future is a true son of mine. He shall be considered to live on the state of purity and good. Anyone after my extinction who understands the meaning of this sutra will be the eye of the world of gods and men. Anyone who expounds this sutra even for a moment in this dreadful world should be honored with offering by all gods and men. We respectfully dedicate our merit gathered up till now to the great benevolent teacher Shakyamuni, the eternal Buddha, to the supreme teaching the Lotus Sutra, to the reader of the declared letter, Age of the Dharma, our founder, the great Bodhisattva Nichiren Shu, and to the protective deities of the Dharma. May all beings under the heavens and within the four seas live in accordance with the wonderful Dharma. May the wonderful Dharma spread throughout the 10,000 years of the declared letter, Age of the Dharma. May we realize this world is the eternal Buddha's pure one. May peace permeate all the world and all beings enjoy peace and happiness. May all beings live in safety and live long without misfortune. May the peace and happiness last forever and all beings be prosperous. We pray that all beings awaken to the true nature of reality, which is the Buddha Dharma. May all beings of all limbs be held equally, overcome suffering and gain the happiness of blissful revelation through the merits of following the teaching of the Lotus Sutra. We pray for the spirits of our ancestors and for all the spirits of the universe. May we purify our mind's limits and desire, learn to be content, feel free to experience, acquire the assuming joys of life, and learn to abandon our attachment form in the mind. With this prayer, we endeavor to increase our understanding and appreciation of what others have given and contribute to us, and to develop constant mindful consideration of how our thoughts and actions will beneficially contribute to others. Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Shujo Muhen Segando, Bonno Mushu Segandang, Homo Mujin Seganji, Butsudo Mujo Seganjo. Sentient beings are measurable. I bow to serve them all. Our defilements are inexhaustible. I bow to consume all. The Buddha's teaching are measurable. I bow to know them all. The way of the Buddha is excelled. I bow to attain the path sublime. Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Namu Myoho Renge Kyo. Thank you so much. How about your place? What is the weather in Bodhgaya? Now it is raining, rainy season, and today's like but children's school is going, but the children's school bus is here in front of the temple, and still now it is continually raining here. Have a nice day. Thank you so much, and see you tomorrow. Kar Mirenge. Let's continue to chanting for inner peace of all living beings. Thank you so much, both Daniel Word.